Hi everyone, welcome to Chinese Anchor. One thing you must do when you come to China, drink milk tea. Today I'm going to introduce you the most representative milk tea brands in China, their price range, what's worth ordering, and what to avoid. After watching this video, I guarantee you will never make a bad milk tea choice in China. Let's start with one of the most common milk tea brands in China. The first one, 蜜雪冰城. Super affordable, 5 to 10 RMB, around 70 cents to $1.40. Ice cream costs only 3 RMB, around 40 cents. You can find Mixue almost everywhere in China in nearly every city, famous for being cheap and generous in portion size. Even though it's cheap, the taste is surprisingly good and definitely not worse than big-name brands. Must try classics, pearl milk tea, 珍珠奶茶. If you don't know what to order, just go with this one. It's made with a black tea base, but it's not bitter at all. The tea and milk blend perfectly. Order it with 30% sugar, the sweetness is just right. If you want something more refreshing and light, fresh orange punch, 棒打鲜橙, lots of real orange pulp, made with fresh oranges, strong citrus aroma, a perfect balance of sweet and sour. Iced fresh lemon water, 冰鲜柠檬水, best served with ice. Sweet and sour levels are perfectly balanced, great when you want something light and refreshing. You really can't go wrong with this one. One important tip when ordering milk tea in China. No matter which milk tea shop you go to in China, you can choose your sugar level when ordering. Common options include 100% sugar, regular, 70% sugar, 50% sugar, 30% sugar, no sugar at all. You can order in person at the counter or directly on your phone and customize it exactly to your taste. A little tea, 一点点. Price, mid-range, 12 to 20 RMB, around $1.70 to $3. Great value for money, affordable and budget-friendly. Consistent quality. No matter which location you go to, the taste and quality are always the same. Must-try recommendations: Strawberry A2 milk green tea, 草莓 A2 牛乳绿茶. Ask for extra strawberry sauce. It's rich and creamy, yet still light and refreshing. Mango milk green tea with ice cream, 奶绿装芒. Order it with no extra sugar, fresh mango blended with the ice cream, sweet and tangy, smooth and super refreshing. Cocoa Ballet, 可可芭蕾, also best with no extra sugar. The cocoa flavor is very intense, with an incredibly smooth and silky texture. Cocoa fresh tea and juice, Cocoa Duke. Price, mid-range, 12 to 20 RMB, around $2 to $3. One of the classic long-established milk tea chains in China. Extremely widespread, you will see it almost everywhere, stable, familiar flavors. A safe choice when you don't know what to order. Must-try recommendations. Milk tea trio, 奶茶三兄弟. If you have no idea what to drink, just order this one. You really cannot go wrong. Light jasmine milk tea, 清香茉莉轻乳茶. Fresh jasmine aroma combined with green tea fragrance. The tea flavor and milkiness are perfectly balanced. Double taro milk green tea, 双倍鲜芋奶绿. Ordered half sugar. A light sweetness paired with a fragrant jasmine milk green tea. Every sip gives you creamy milk flavor plus floral jasmine notes. Auntie Jenny, 沪上阿姨. Price, mid-range, 10 to 18 RMB, about $1.50 to $2.50. Excellent seasonal fruit teas. Specializes in freshly cooked grains and rice milk. Very localized. Traditional Chinese flavors. Highly creative ingredient combinations. Must-try recommendations. Taro boba milk tea with thick taro paste. 厚芋泥波波奶茶. Features a silky custard-like texture, blending tea and milk into a rich, immersive sip. With the addition of a brown sugar boba, the flavor becomes deeper and more layered. Matcha boba, 千木抹茶波波. Smooth matcha paired with a chewy brown sugar boba. Even after the sweetness fades, the tea aroma lingers beautifully. Strawberry dai fu tea, 草莓 大福. Fresh strawberries with a soft, juicy flesh, sweet and slightly tart, combined with a jasmine green tea base. It's light, refreshing, and vibrant. 茶颜悦色, a nationally beloved brand that grew from a small shop into nearly 1,000 directly operated stores over 12 years. Strong Chinese style aesthetics and visual design, a regional top-tier brand, mainly found in central China, especially Hunan province. Price around 20 RMB per person, about $3. Best-selling drinks, Youlan Latte, Youlan Nattie, topped with whipped cream and pecans. This is their signature bestseller. If it's your first time here, start with this one, you won't get it wrong. 蔓越 Lanshan, light and refreshing with a sweet and sour profile. It may taste subtle, but the first sip is surprisingly impressive. Shenshen Oolong, Shenshen Oolong, rich oolong tea aroma that fills your mouth. If you wanted to explore how Chinese oolong tea is enjoyed, this is a must try. Quanji, 霸王茶姬. Price mid-range 15 to 25 RMB, about $2 to $3.50. A tea brand originating from Yunnan, one of China's most famous tea regions, inspired by modern coffee chains, with the goal of bringing Chinese tea to 100 countries worldwide. Strong traditional Chinese-style brand design, bold, rich tea flavor, very popular among young people, emphasizes the use of real tea leaves and fresh milk. Must-try recommendations. 伯牙绝玄, a strong jasmine floral aroma perfectly balanced with a creamy milk. Peach Oolong, 花田乌龙. The first sip delivers a refreshing white peach flavor with rich fruit notes and a lingering oolong tea aroma. Mongolia Black Tea Latte, 万里木兰, layers of fruity and sweet aromas, rich milkiness on the first sip, followed by a full-bodied black tea flavor with natural sweetness. Hei Tea, 喜茶. Price mid to high range 15 to 30 RMB, about $2.20 to $4.30. The pioneer for cheese foam tea, famous for fruit teas topped with a creamy cheese foam. Stores are mostly located in major commercial districts, modern, stylish, and high-end design, loved by the younger, trend-focused generation. Perfect for photos and social media. Must-try recommendations. Order blind, you won't regret it picks. Coconut mango tea. 椰椰芒芒. Mango chunks plus green tea plus coconut milk. Rich layers of texture, smooth, chewy, and refreshing. Green jasmine lemon tea. 绿岩青柠茶. Order it less ice, less sugar, lemon plus green tea, perfectly sweet and sour, icy and smooth. Mango pomelo sago. 芒芒甘露. Mango chunks plus pomelo plus green tea. Fragrant, smooth, refreshing. Sweet but never heavy or cloying. For those who want to stay fit and control sugar, if you are trying to stay slim and cut down on sugar, try the kale fiber plant tea. 羽衣仙体植物茶. Made with 100% freshly juiced kale, no concentrated juice added. Specially enhanced with chia seeds, light, refreshing, and very fiber-rich. 奈雪的茶. Price mid to high range 20 to 35 RMB, about $3 to $5. The concept of a good cup of tea with a soft European-style bread. Comfortable in-store seating, perfect for chatting, hanging out, and taking photos. Very popular for long stays and social meetups. Must-try recommendations. Fruit teas. Supreme orange tea. 霸气橙子. Supreme strawberry tea. 霸气草莓. Supreme grape tea. 霸气葡萄. Best enjoyed within 30 minutes for the optimal taste. If you wait too long, you will notice the flavor and freshness start to fade. Milk teas. Golden Mountain Pearl Milk Tea. 金色山脉珍珠奶茶. Ordered with less sugar, the milk flavor becomes richer and more pronounced. Cheese Jasmine Snow. 芝士茉莉出血 Jasmine tea blended it with milk, with a strong and elegant tea aroma. If it's your first time in China and you don't know what to order, just take a screenshot of this list and order exactly from it. You will be 90% safe from making a bad choice. In China, you can customize the sugar level for almost every milk tea. Some drinks are seasonal, so they may not be available all year round. First-time milk tea rule in China. If you're unsure, order a classic milk tea with 50% sugar. Success rate 90%. Once you get used to it, then you can start exploring hidden menu items and special blends. Alright folks, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye!